Welcome to day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas with Judy's Creations in Crochet. Today is December the 6th, 2024. And I'm coming to you from Chatham, Ontario, the southernmost part of the country, even though we've had a little bit of snow, not enough to really be concerned with. So we are here celebrating the 12 days of Christmas and opening my advent calendars of yarn. And I have 3 different companies that I am sharing with you for Christmas. Before I get started on that, I know there'll be questions of what am I wearing? I don't know that I have a pattern name, but I can definitely tell you that it is just V stitches, and every row is V stitches in the previous V stitch. Not much more you can say about the pattern. I don't have a name. I probably did use a pattern to refer to. And what I can tell you is, excuse me, what I can tell you is that I used Pearlescent Fingering from EFA. Pearlescent Fingering is a combination of 50% merino and 50% silk, and it is very, very silky feeling, and it is a bit slippery to work with. And for those that are not familiar with me and EFA, I'm not affiliated or anything. I just happen to love EFA, which stands for Expression Fiber Arts. And I've used a lot of their yarn in the past. So this would have been a 1 skein. In fact, I think I made something else, and it didn't take, there's 550 yards in a skein of this, so it might have been a 2 skein project, and I definitely didn't use all 2 skeins, and what was left over I made this scarf with, I'm thinking, because it's not a very long scarf. It just barely wraps around twice. So let's get to what we're here about, and that is seeing the Advent calendars. So I'm going to start with this one today. And this is the green button jar, if my little guy doesn't get in the way. He's come to see what's happening. He always wants to know what's going on. There are the first 4 skeins, day 1 and day 2 from green button jar. So let's, excuse me, my throat's tickling badly today. Let's reach over and get day 5 and day 6. And then we'll put the rest of that bag back in there. So, starting with day 5. We're definitely moving away from red now, and we're getting more pink with still the blues and greens, but it's pink. Nice. And what's nice is, in case they ever get mixed up, she's numbered them. Speckled day number 5. Leave them alone. I don't know what it is about this guy. He likes to chew plastic bags. Are other cats like that too? They like to chew the plastic bag. I always worry that he might get some in his tummy. Anyway, here is day 6. And day 6 is really, really pink. Okay, so let's bring the board over. And we'll get day 5 on here first. Get out of there. Get out. He wants to get in the yarn cubbies. He likes to get in the cubbies and lay there, but he gets half of the yarn on the floor first. Jeez. I'll have to fix that later. So that's 5. And this is 6. Okay, let's have a look at this all together. There we go. See, we're definitely moved out of red and into pink. So I'm wondering what kind of color we're going to move into next. Is it going to be one of these blues or turquoise, or what will we get? But we've definitely, she's working a fade across. Okay. Next, I think it'll be easiest to just go up here to my Chickadee Fiber Arts and find day 3. I'm having to tape these in little bits and segments sometimes because I don't have everything ready. Ooh, well, today we got some tea, which I'll put back there, and when we get back to gifts. And here we go with a goldy orange. It is definitely on the orange side. And we will pin that. I forgot to show you the other 2 greens. These are all, I can see these are going to be tonals, which I actually very much like tonals, although I would like one speckled set, and I don't really have a speckled set this year. But there we go. They are looking good together. Very, very nice. Yep, that's very nice. Put that down there. Close that up for the time being. And then we'll move over to Polka Dot Creek. Polka Dot Creek has been generally giving us greens to this point. Although I have no way of knowing how Bonnie has mixed these up. And we need day 5 and day 6. Okay, day 5 and day 6. Are you in the middle of things again? Yeah. I'm always spoiling your fun, aren't I? Yeah. No fun when Mama closes things up on you. Okay, day 5. These are big boxes. We could be putting almost a hank in here. But anyway, so you can see first. Oh, this is nice and Christmassy. Goes quite nicely next to that. And then we go to day 6 and see what's happening there. Oh, well, now we have a neutral, and that's kind of nice to get a neutral in the middle of the mix. See, like I consider that kind of neutral too. This is nice. I like that color. I kind of like to take these colors and put them in that scarf that I showed you the other day that I'm working on. So there we have the first 6 skeins of Polka Dot Creek. Polka Dot Creek. And as I said, all 3 of these companies are linked in the description box below. And I haven't made any headway. Maybe I'll be able to add to this video later, but I did want to show you that I went and picked out some more colors out of my, this is all from my scrap box. So we started here with this color, and I think I will go as planned to this one next. Then I'm not sure where this one is going to go. I'll put it to the side, because after that I was thinking I might go to this brown, and then I have this variegated brown with speckles. I could put that in there. And then I have this it's kind of a rosy color, but not exactly. I know it has a special name, but I don't know. And then I have this with pinks and browns that could go in there. I'm kind of somewhat pre-planning these, and I wish I could just throw a whole bunch of yarn in a basket or a bag and reach in and pull and just do what comes next, but that's not quite in my nature. Then I have this one, and I guess it depends what I pull out next. That would go next to that with no problem. It's just what would come after it. So those are the colors that I'm planning on working. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which definitely would be enough for a cowl. Then I could start with, say, 7 other colors and do that for the next round. And I might have to go into minis. And that's why I'm thinking I would like to use this set, because these are only 10 grams. So they won't make a long section in the scarf. They'll make a section that is pretty close to the length of this one. So I just might be, I wonder if I have some other 10-gram minis somewhere. If I look closely through my minis, maybe I can find a 10-gram. Otherwise, I weigh out 10 grams on these and see how far they go. This that I have finished so far, never thought to weigh it. It says it's 5. Interesting. 5 grams. Yeah, that's only 5 grams. 10 grams is quite a long stretch. And maybe I should stop now and go to the next color and do them all about the same, give or take a couple of lines. And I could always use the colors again, maybe in the second strip. What do you think of that idea? I use the colors I have in one strip and then go back and use them again in a second strip, side by side, and it might make a cowl, it might make a scarf. I don't know. That isn't going to make a scarf, but I could add more to it and use them in a different order in the other strip. I'm thinking I might change colors now and move on to the next color. I'm thinking, yeah, before I come back again, I will do that. So I have had time to go through my yarns and pick these out. And I also have caked up the red ones, but I didn't think to bring them down. And I'm getting a start on that project as well. So maybe next video, I'll have something to actually show you. Now, today is the 6th. Yeah, it's not until the 12th that it's actually a Thursday, and that'll be a longer video than usual. So I think 15 minutes is just about all I want these videos to be, a little under 15 minutes. So that's enough for today. Um, when you're taping every couple of days and you have a busy life, that keeps you pretty busy. So I hope you've enjoyed the colors so far. Which one are you enjoying the most to this point? I'd love to hear. And until I see you next time, happy hooking.